This is Less Than Zero. Less Than Zero.
I saw a friend of mine the other day that I haven't seen in weeks. I was like, "Hey, how you been?" Nothing. That's what everyone's answer
That's what
is
everyone
now.
says.
Everyone's like, nothing, because no one's
facts.
doing anything.
This is at Costco?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You ever meet people that just say that out of convenience because they don't want to... I'm not saying he didn't want to talk to you, but there's been times where I try to shade or slight someone because I don't want to talk to you. So if I run into someone and I don't want to mess with you or I don't care, I'm like, yeah, nothing. Because what can they say to that?
That's exactly what I do. If I see someone out in the wild that I know, I will go out you see people in specific situations.
Yeah.
And if you see them outside of that situation, it's uncomfortable. I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
I will do whatever I can to avoid that person.
Me too.
So I hate it. And if for some reason they see me, they go, "Hey!" And I was like, shit.
Sometimes I just don't feel
person.
like talking to people. So when
Yeah.
I'm at the store and I see someone, like, oh man, like I'm cool with that person, but I'm not about to.
Yeah.
So you go,
The whole catch up thing. Oh, I'm not about to tell you my life story right now, man. Seriously, I'm not about to.
You ever
do
run
it.
into someone like that, but then they do give you their life story, and they say, "Man, it's been hard." They just start going off on whatever is terrible in their life.
I've had people
Yes.
do it online. As a matter of fact, well, you know what? I don't want to mention this right now. Maybe next week. But they'll do it online. But what's cool about online is that you can kind of disengage and be like, "Hey, man, let me get right back to you. I'm in the middle of dinner or something like that." It's a lot easier than in person.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
You can just
So-
hit block.
Yeah. Speaking of, let's talk about a situation here. Call it a sticky situation. I was telling Nile about it a couple days ago. I was at Dunkin Donuts, and actually, Justo, you know the Dunkin Donuts because I saw Justo at Dunkin Donuts.
Speaking of running into people,
Did you avoid him too?
Dude,
I was about to.
I knocked on his window and I said, "Yo, Justo, you know, what are you doing?" He goes, nothing." And I go, "What? You know me,
I was
right?"
sitting in my car watching a YouTube video because I was on my lunch break. I was just sitting in my car for a minute, went to go get Dunkin', and then here comes Nile. "What you doing?" I was like, "I'm on my break."
Julian's
Julian's one of those people.
I was looking at Nile.
He
Sorry.
probably went out of his way. Justo?
I did look, I did have to peer into
That
the
was so
windshield
funny.
because I wasn't sure. It's like, you ever see someone but you're not quite sure it's them? So I had to look at him a couple times,
Oh, my
and then guess what he did? He
What I
drove
did?
off. He drove off. He ran
Drive off.
You
He
ruined
ran
his-
over my toe.
You ruined his vibe, man. You ruined his vibe. Justo, if I saw you, I would have been like, oh, cool. And then I would have texted you later, hey, man, I saw you
Hey,
at
I
Dunkin'
saw you.
Donuts.
So aside from that situation,
He knocked on the window. I wouldn't roll it up. I would just keep watching it.
Right?
I'm just looking at my phone like, I don't see you.
so this situation, this happened actually more recently. And I forgot if she was coming in at the same time or we were leaving at the same time, but I was getting a coffee, and this lady, you know what? I remember now. We were both getting ready to exit. I opened the door for her. I wasn't 6 feet apart. And, I just said, excuse me. And I opened the door for her very nicely, right? She just stares at me for literally 5 seconds. I mean, let's be honest, man. When you stare at someone for 1 or 2 seconds, that's a long time. This is like imagine, let's do it right now. And I had said, excuse me, I'm opening the door for her. And she's just staring at me kind of with a disgust. But here's the thing.
She was a fan, man.
No.
She wanted to get your
She
autograph.
wanted to have sex with you.
No, that couldn't be it.
Well, if you saw her, that'd be
I've
a
seen
no.
some crazy shit. If I saw her, what's that mean?
Well, she wasn't attractive. That's
Okay.
basically what I meant.
Okay,
But
but
what do you
Grace.
think I'm thinking that she's thinking?
What?
What do you think? I'm automatically thinking what she's thinking in her head.
You're thinking what she's... Wait. What?
Well, what do you
Are
think
you a
she's
psychic?
thinking? What do you think she's thinking?
I told you already.
No,
This
not
dude,
that.
This dude has coronavirus.
Yeah, this dirty Asian, this dirty little
That's
mother.
so... That's so your thing
This-
that you're putting onto it.
Well, because
It really is. It's so your... Yeah.
Maybe you
Okay.
didn't put deodorant on, bro.
hold on, no.
Yeah.
First
Maybe
of
you
all-
look like a different
First of all,
Asian
Asians
guy.
don't smell, all right? We don't smell. I don't smell. Okay, I naturally smell incredible. Anyway, what I'm trying to say
that's
is,
that's the old thing. Yeah.
but when you have people step aside when you're in line, you cannot think, with the bad publicity that we're getting, not to mention people stepping sideways when you're in line sometimes. And yeah, people aren't saying anything to me. Of course I'm going to think that, bro. So she's staring at me and I'm staring at her and I'm just like, what? I wasn't rude to her, but she just stares and then she just walks past I don't know, like I did something wrong. She's like,
That is mysterious.
I had
though.
my mask on. I mean, keep it 100. What do you honestly think she's thinking? I think she's thinking that.
That is weird though, that she looked at you for so long. Maybe she just thought that you were going to go out and she was waiting for you to go first.
Nah, man, 5 seconds.
Could that be it?
I think that she's thinking that I got the corona and this guy's a jerk because he's not 6 feet apart, or she's just mad at the world.
It could be that. I don't think it's that.
I think you think everyone thinks
I don't.
you have corona. Like you could be in traffic and the car
Like,
in
what
front of
did
you
you-
goes forward and
Dude,
you're
I'd
like,
be on
oh,
the
they think I have
101
corona.
and people are speeding past me. They're like saying, "Get away from
What
this
did
guy."
you think about this? I know this isn't the first time someone scolded you. Before this coronavirus, what were you thinking these encounters happened? Like,
I've never
what did
had
you-
I've never had an encounter like that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's very timely.
I think because you've been like watching all this crazy shit happen, you're like on super focus now on anyone who's giving you shade.
Now, let me tell you this. Coming from the black guy, Niall's the black guy. So if someone's in line and then you come into line, you get into line and they step away from you or they go off to the side, you're not going to think the worst?
No, I mean, really, I just because I have so many experiences of like specific racism, I feel that I need to know everything within the picture to sum it up as the worst. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
So, I mean, because I don't know, man. I just don't think it's that deep. I really don't.
Guys, it's not that deep. I just thought I'd bring it up. I wanted to see what you think. This guy's Mr. Positive, and I guess you're Mr. Positive.
I'm
or
Mr. Realistic.
Yeah.
No, I'm Mr. Realistic because dude, here's the thing. There's no
I
reason
think you're
for
more
someone,
nihilistic than anybody.
There's
Yeah.
no reason for someone to stare at you for 5 seconds. We're at the door. We're at the entrance.
Maybe they're looking at your purple hair.
No,
your blue hair.
All right, guys.
She was admiring your hair.
No.
That's what I would
She
do.
didn't say
If I saw
word.
you in public, I would just stare at your hair.
Bro, she was a mute.
She was a mute.
She was mute.
So you held the door open for her?
I had the door open for the entire time.
And she was going in or leaving?
We were both leaving, both exiting.
Okay.
Yeah. I
And
was
so
being polite.
You're telling me she's walking out and then she looked at you while she's
We
walking out?
had a moment. Yeah, we're both exiting and we had a moment. Our eyes locked.
Where she looked at you, eyes locked.
5 seconds.
I think
5
that's
seconds.
exaggerated.
Now it's 5.
5 seconds is a long time, bro. Like that literally is a you know, something you'd add in your day. Like, yeah, for 5 seconds I stubbed my toe. I had to, you know, wrap it up with a Band-Aid and all that. 5 seconds. You're telling me. Let's count it. Let's count it right now.
Okay.
Dude, I've already been at 10 the whole time he's been talking.
Yeah.
That's
let's
a long
do it.
time.
Let's
Okay,
do it.
before we get to the next segment, yes, are you ready?
Yeah.
Count us down, Justo.
Okay. Go. That was
Dude, hell
excruciating.
no. Hell no, dude. Is that 5?
That was 5. Exactly.
Dude, that's no way that she was doing that. You probably were just staring at her and she's like, why is she staring at me? And then you guys are in a now sudden death match.
I love
for
how he like paints
for
a picture
staring.
like he was there, Justo. Do you notice that? I love how he like.
We're going off of
That's
the
what I
picture
say.
you painted.
It's very
painted the
accurate,
picture.
but it's okay.
5 seconds
next
is
time-
so not accurate.
next time
it
I'll
was 2.5 seconds.
Okay. Let's talk about this UFO sighting, man.
Yes. Aliens, man.
So-
finally. You know
Cor-
how much of I'm been waiting for this.
You guys are this is definitely your
real.
arena more than me, but basically, tell me if I'm wrong. The Pentagon released 3 videos. These videos dated back, right? From 2015. Two of them in 2015, one in 2004, right?
Yeah, that sounds
Yes.
about right.
And
I
then
think that's the-
they
I
finally
think that's the
released
date.
them and deemed them as, yeah, this is the real deal.
Correct.
They didn't say, "Oh, these are aliens." What they said was, "These are the videos that we got." What they admitted to not knowing what it was.
Exactly. They admitted that it was an unidentified flying object.
Okay.
Okay? And these
Calm down,
videos
calm down.
look wild. Listen,
They
man.
wild, dude. The second one that's
The
going
second
hella
one
fast,
was by the ocean.
Yeah.
When it was, I'm like,
wicked fast.
what the?
It was
yo,
great.
It was amazing.
And those videos were leaked before that, and then the Pentagon went, "Yeah, those leaked videos, those are real." Those are us.
right.
We
So
don't know
they
what those
like them confirming that now. It's like, oh snap! Like this is real. Like the Pentagon confirmed that. Like that's crazy. You know. So I mean,
Tell me
God,
more.
where do we
Do
start?
do you believe in aliens, Jewel?
You know what? I'm not that guy at all. I really don't think about it. I'm not into sci-fi. I don't know.
You don't think they exist?
I mean,
Just
I'm one of those
vaguely?
people where I have to experience it. I have to see it in front of me to actually really believe it. To be honest, man, when I saw the video, I saw the footage, I just thought it was like a really fast drone.
The people say that.
Dude,
Do we need to ask him this?
I know that sounds stupid, but why couldn't that just be like?
That's a theory though, that because where those videos took place, they were near a like aircraft testing, the government testing zone. That's where it was near.
So they wouldn't know what the object would be.
Or
in that zone, right?
that practice place is so like secret, they don't know what it is, and it's secret government aircrafts that we're making that we don't know actually exist. Whoa.
You know, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Julian. Do you believe that there's life besides us?
Oh man, you're getting deep.
Just vaguely, like, are there aliens?
Just I want you to think.
Generally, like, oh yeah, there could be aliens in space.
But when you say aliens, people get weird. We have to just get down to the root. We don't have, because aliens, that means that they're intelligent and da da da. We're talking about just life outside of this planet.
I believe that there's life outside of this planet, but I don't know necessarily if it's like in human form. Do you get what I'm saying? I think that
they're intelligent.
You mean intelligence?
Yeah,
human intelligence.
Right.
Sure.
So I guess the answer would be yes, but it's hard to say what that, I'm a visual guy, so it's hard to say what it would look like. Does that make sense? I don't think it's like in the movies. I definitely don't think that.
Not little green men or anything?
No.
I don't know, man. No.
They don't like abduct people and
have you guys ever seen,
butts?
it's hella old. Have you ever seen E.T.?
Yeah, I've seen E.T. You mean one of the most famous movies of all time?
Well,
yeah.
I know, but you guys are
American cult classic.
You guys are younger. I didn't know.
There's some movies that like transcends age and like you make people watch.
That's like, have you seen Titanic?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's the same thing. It's an old movie, but it's literally the biggest movie of all time, generally.
I believe
it was.
Yeah.
I believe that UFOs look like what he came from, those big spaceships. And
a flying saucer?
Yes. They look exactly like that. This is real. And
this is real.
And the actual life forms that we talk about outside of this planet, they look exactly like E.T.
Exactly like E.T.
These are facts.
Little blinky finger and everything?
I got everything factually checked by Tom DeLonge out of Blink 182.
Yeah, he'll be the one who knows.
Do you know about this?
Do you know who that is?
No.
Just
you know
school him.
You know Blink 182, the band.
All the small things. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
That was great. Thank you for that.
You got it.
Okay. School him real quick.
He was the lead singer of Blink 182.
Okay.
He quit the band.
No, he wasn't the singer. He wasn't the lead
Yeah,
singer.
he was a singer.
Was he?
Or one? They have two singers, but he was like a main singer.
My bad.
And he quit the band to pursue UFO hunting full time. And he runs an organization trying to prove UFOs, and that organization is the one that leaked those videos originally that the Pentagon released or said that those are real videos that they have.
Dope.
He's
Crazy,
a big
right?
Shout out to him.
He gave up music to hunt UFOs.
He probably saved
For
up
real.
a lot of coins.
For sure.
But here's the thing: from what I read, he's always been like a big fan of it.
Oh
right?
yeah, he's always been.
And he's
that's
like-
always been his thing.
He's connected with research.
Dude, when I was a kid, I wanted to be abducted by aliens.
Why?
Really?
I don't know. I just thought that would be super cool. And
Well-
then I got older. I'm like, you know what? Realistically, because I see what like adult humans do to like to animals and experimenting on things. Like I don't want some other intelligent form that's not even human to dissect me and probe my ass, some shit like that.
There's a lot of cases of abduction. A lot of them are bull, but a lot of them are pretty convincing. There are even, you guys.
Dude, I used to look up that stuff all the time, bro.
It's
I was
great.
obsessed.
It's
when
great.
I was a kid, bro. So weird.
There's even cases of people being abducted by aliens and those aliens having sex with them. It's
That
true.
makes sense.
There's real stories of people being abducted. The aliens is like a hot lady. They do it and they drop them off back where they found them.
Wait, these people live here on this earth?
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
believe any of it. No.
It's
No,
hard,
the aliens
it's hard
don't.
to believe that.
The aliens don't, but the people who were abducted, yeah. Like there was
They
a
were
farmer.
abducted in their sleep. There's no like physical marks or anything, but yeah, they believe that it happened and
The
they
guy-
woke up in a cold sweat.
The guy
That's really what it is.
The guy that got abducted and the alien had sex with him, when the next day, he went to the hospital for radiation poisoning, and this man was a farmer in Cuba. Where did he get radiation poisoning from in the middle of nowhere?
Well,
Or not Cuba, Peru. Sorry, he was in Peru.
Well, more importantly, was the sex good?
Yeah, according to him, it was great.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
Are you sure it
He
was
had alien vagina?
yeah.
Damn.
true.
What's
And it was
what's
the
that
best.
like?
But he had radiation poisoning after. So is it worth it?
Killer.
He lived,
killer.
but he wasn't great afterwards.
No, it's not worth it, bro.
It's not worth it.
No, to go through. You just said he had to go through radiation. What?
He had radiation poisoning.
No.
He was sick.
For any type of poisoning going into your
But if
body.
it's for the sex ride of your life? Not even
Like,
a little
of
bit
your life.
Talk to him. I don't know if that's. If
I'm
he
asking
enjoyed
you,
it.
man.
Nah, I'm good. But
What if he wore a condom? You think he would have had radiation?
Unfortunately, he didn't. I assume he didn't have it on him.
Right? And I'm sure the alien didn't have alien protection condom.
That wasn't the goal. They wanted to extract semen from him for who knows what.
Yo, that alien probably got pregnant, bro.
He probably got pregnant for cloning, for testing. Who the hell knows?
Dude.
half alien.
It's the same
half
way.
human.
It's the same thing we do. For cows and like horses, we collect their sperm for breeding and things like
That's
that.
why. See,
They're
that's
doing the
why
same thing.
I don't want aliens abducting me like now that I'm older and I understand what humans do. I don't want none of that.
I was
gonna be so
gonna
much
say you
worse.
still got time. You know what I mean?
Okay, this is what I think on a deep level, but it's kind of like chaotic. Okay, what if aliens came down and they want to, let's say, destroy us as a human race, right? Would that make us put all of our differences aside as a human race and come together?
That's a great question, man. I think it
A
depends.
part of me like wants it to happen, but like that's freaking horrible.
I think that would exactly what would happen.
Dude,
Everyone
that's
would
what
be
I'm
like,
thinking.
We're all
Like-
people of Earth. We're a team together.
Right, like Independence Day, like, yo,
Yeah,
put
Independence
race
Day.
aside, class aside. These dudes are gonna wipe us all out, regardless of what kind of mansion or where we live. We need to stick together.
I think yes, but also there's also the potential for people because a lot of people are reactive and they're like, oh, snap. We're being attacked by aliens. I'm going to worry about me. I'm going to loot. I'm going to kill everyone. You know what I'm saying? To protect my family.
Oh, my
You get
God.
what I'm saying? Because there's a portion of people here that are reactive. So I'm going to loot. I'm going to do whatever it takes to take care of me. It depends on how these aliens are going to come at you. They're going to come at you like from the sky. Is it going to be like in batches? You got to let me know, alien expert. Are they going to come at are they going to come at like as an army? Let me know. I know how to prepare.
I would think that an intelligent life form wouldn't be so barbaric. So I think that they would do it through a political way where they're sending a message to like a top leader or people in the UN, and like the UN gets a chance to tell us, hey, so we have 20 days to give up ourselves and become slaves of the alien race, or we gonna fight this together. So it kind of gives everyone a heads up, like, yo, we need to band together and like figure this out. That's what I'm thinking.
Would that leader look like Kim Jong-un? That's the question.
100%.
For sure,
100%. Look at him.
For sure.
Apparently
Kim
he's
Jong-un.
alive, right?
I love saying his last name.
Dude, that would be a crazy ass story. Like the aliens, like out of all the leaders that they went to in the world, they go to North Korea. They're like, "Are you the leader of this planet?" Kim Jong Un's like, "Yeah, I am."
No, he'd be like,
All right, cool. We're talking to the right guy. What should we do? You should just kill everyone else and keep us cool, and we'll give up
We
ourselves.
cool, man. We cool.
Speaking of that, dude, so we were wrong, right? Because
About Kim Jong-un?
last podcast, did we say he was alive or dead, or we didn't know?
We were
at that point. We were
leaning
like, he's
towards
dead.
it. Right.
We weren't sure for sure. Sure for sure. Yeah.
This guy's the biggest troll. This
Bro.
This dude is alive. He pops up after 3 weeks,
Yep.
and for all intents and purposes, he looks fine.
Yep. They found him alive at a fertilizer plant opening. He had a huge scissor.
Yeah, he was cutting
a ribbon. Smiles. Didn't look like he was having any heart issues. I mean, I don't know. But I wanted this
A fertilizer plant?
yeah.
Yeah, there was an opening of a
factory.
new plant, and when you cut the, it's like
Yeah,
a
cut
grand
the
opening.
ribbon. Right.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're fertilizing if you're asking me.
Yeah,
Could be
that's
alien
just so
sperm
random. That
for
is
all I know. But what I was saying is how much rumors, because in 2014 he disappeared for a month, and there was rumors that he was disposed of in a coup, right?
What is a coup?
A coup is like
Go
ahead, yeah.
Like
A nest?
like a plot. Right?
yeah,
Like a plot
it's a
to kill
plot. It's like
We're all in it to kill him
right. America does it all the time. We've been doing it
for
forever.
years. Forever.
Can
We take out leaders and then put a new leader in.
this is what I mean. Unless you're, are you
I'm
done?
almost done. So
Okay.
anyway, there was rumors that he was killed in a coup because he was gone for a month, and then after North Korea showed photos of him coming out of a hospital with a cane because he just had ankle surgery, and so he was kind of chilling just for a month.
See?
But all those rumors during the month was like, oh, he's dead. So this is not the first time Kim Jong-un was in this situation, and we somehow
It's just rumors. Like we don't know anything about him
because
or what's
North
going on
Korea's
over
so
there.
closed off, so
Yeah.
we just go crazy.
So we just go crazy on
Yeah.
on rumors. That's all it was. Just like what I thought it would be.
Guys, loose lips sink ships, baby.
Okay.
Facts.
Word.
Repeat that. Loose lips sink ships.
Ships, lips, miss hips.
No.
Loose lips.
Loose lips sink ships. What I mean is,
Nip slips.
Nip
No.
slips.
he's got nips for sure. Loose lips sink ships. What I mean is, this is all a plan. This is trolling and laughing at all of us. Back to what you're saying. I wouldn't be surprised if he's in cahoots with Rodman because they're buddies, right? And they're just looking back and looking at the U.S. speculate and get all nervous. What are we going to do? What if his sister becomes the next dictator? You get what I'm saying? He's like, these stupid mother. He's saying it just like that, as he's stuffing his face with
His voice
cheese
is
and
deeper
wine.
than that. We gotta give him respect.
These stupid
on his voice.
mother. What I'm saying is that
I like the lighter voice better for him.
Of course we do. It's funny.
It's closed off by design because they don't want people like us to know any of their intel. And number two, this is all part of the plan. He's fine, bro. He's fine. And I'll go even further and say the media is saying they saw a mark on his wrist or something. They said, "Oh my God, it's because he's been in surgery." Dude, that's called a reach. We are reaching. He's laughing at us. He's better yet, he's doing a Korean cackle, bro. You know what that is?
I think he made that up.
He's like,
He just
Nice.
made that up.
he's cackling, bro. He's laughing at the joke. You know who the joke's on?
Us.
Us.
For talking about it.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly what we're doing. He's laughing at you, and all of us.
Yeah.
And that's all I got to say.
He's laughing at you.
What you guys got?
That's it.
That's
all I
it.
got. You're probably kind of right. I can't go against that.
Yeah, dude.
Sure.
He's fine. He's
Yeah.
fine. This is not some part of a plan. The plan is basically he's just laughing at us, and we're his entertainment.
Right. Makes sense to me.
That's a good idea.
I'm sure he has like access to like media where he can like see all the happening around the world, but like everyone else in North Korea, like they can't, but he does.
Sensationalism.
And
People
here's-
just going wild with it.
What we need to do is shut the hell up and not talk about our feelings so much on broadcast. You know what I mean?
And on podcasts, we shouldn't fucking just.
Ah,
Yeah, what's up with that?
we have no viewers anyway. It's okay.
Whoever has a podcast is stupid.
Yeah, whoever was on a podcast last week and was saying that he's dead, and we're glad he's dead. They should shut
But
the fuck up.
if the media stopped talking about him, he'd be like, "What's going on here? Something's wrong. The light's not on me." You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. We can't. It's like we're feeding. We're feeding to a little baby, little Korean baby.
Well,
You gotta
in
stop
that
feeding
note,
to
let's
him.
not give him any more energy then.
That's so cute.
All right, cool. So let's talk about this quarantine thing. I don't know about you guys, but I noticed things trending. And if you notice, every throwbacks back in the day are now trending, from artists to music. God, I gotta go. I think I saw NSYNC back in the day trending. Old Justin Bieber hits. You kind of get what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
Have you guys looked at pictures? Have you gone on your Facebook or anything along those lines and just kind of reminisce back in the old days, man? The old days.
I do it all the time. I'm so nostalgic all the time.
Have you done it recently because of this time that we have sheltering in place?
Not specifically because of this, but I had a conversation the other day about old photos, and for me personally, 10 years ago, I looked so different. Like if I showed you a picture of me 10 years ago, you'd be like, "Who the hell is that?"
Okay.
And we were going through old Facebook.
You probably had no hair, like
No
face
facial hair, no glasses, buzz cut. Like all my hair was gone.
Oh wow.
I was hella hyphy still, so I had white tall tees.
That's cool.
Wow.
I looked so different. I was hella hyphy back.
All right.
What were your? Do you have any crazy looks back in the day when you were if you look back on Facebook, do you look totally different?
Yeah, so I was definitely a skater kid. This whole thing came about because I was looking on.
You were a
Facebook.
skater kid?
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
Big skater in the
So
90s.
you knew how to ride a skateboard.
Do you know how to
Yeah.
skateboard?
Yeah, ollie, kickflips, all that. I wasn't incredible. I wasn't doing like.
You sure you didn't just Google skateboarding before we started?
No, dude. I was a big.
Ollie, rails.
Do you guys know Mike Vallely?
No.
Okay, big 90s skater, signed to Palo Peralta, part of the Bones Brigade. Search for Annual Chin, legendary skateboard video. I got his skateboard deck, his elephant tattoo, his elephant deck tattooed on my back.
Not.
Oh
really?
wow.
He
You
was
have a
one of my
tattoo
idols.
on your back?
Yeah, of Mike Vallely's skateboard deck.
It's your entire back?
No, it's just on a quarter.
Oh, I pictured a big ass elephant on your whole back.
It's small.
Yeah.
I thought about getting that, but it didn't happen.
Like Ben Affleck's tattoo of the giant dragon that takes up his whole back.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I
that's
remember
what I just pictured.
That
on
was
yours.
nuts. Wait, are we talking about the movie Red Dragon?
No, but that's another one.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's another one. Yeah,
That was scary.
That's a better one.
So
That's a better one.
So yeah, just going through Facebook, and I started looking at people I went to high school with. I do it I mean, I do it more than probably I should, but I started doing it a lot just because, like I mentioned, because we're all at home.
Start lurking at old people.
Right. What
are they up to?
Yeah. What were you guys like in high school?
Well, in ninth grade, I was definitely going down the loser path. In short, I was not.
That's the title of my memoir, by the way. Going down the loser path.
Going down a loser path.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good album cover too.
That's your
I
next
mean,
mixtape,
ninth
bro.
grade was, just a show. In short, I wasn't doing sports. Didn't have anything.
But were there like cliques? Were you part of a clique?
I was part of the loser clique.
Okay, so that's what it's called, just like the loser
That
clique.
was ninth grade though. From sophomore to senior year, I was like football.
Did you glow up once you started playing football?
I did.
You were like the jock dude after a while?
So I don't like the word jock. I feel like jock is like,
derogatory?
You weren't stuffing people in lockers and you weren't picking on people, right?
Right. I mean, we didn't have lockers, but
You didn't have lockers?
no, we were in Arizona, so I don't know.
Oh, we had lockers.
Yeah.
Everything.
So you were just...
we had
you were just-
showers. Did you guys have like a communal shower?
Like for gym, there was showers there.
because I played football my ninth grade,
Uh-huh.
and then I was like, or middle school into ninth grade, and then I was like, I don't like it, and then that's when I discovered I was more of an arts kid. That's why I took drama and doing things like that. But like we had it wasn't even separate shower stalls. We just had like a big fountain with like 4 spouts on either side, and all the dudes would just have to shower together, which is the craziest thing in the world. I never showered.
I never showered either,
I'm gonna
dude.
just smell. I'm not gonna shower with one. There was always that one dude who was like, I'm gonna shower every day.
Yeah.
He like looked forward to
He
it.
was like, it's time to
He's
go
like,
shower.
anyone trying to join?
So wait, okay, so you were the jock, but you were like the cool. You were cool
I
with
was
everyone.
a football guy. I don't like that word jock. It makes it's like
You were the
I think
sports
jock means
guy,
like you have to be an asshole.
but you were sports. You were the sports dude.
I was a sports dude for sure.
There you
Okay,
go.
and then you were what, the artsy kid?
I was like in between. I was never like a super loser, but I was never like a popular kid. My cousin, who I went to high school with, he was like the popular kid. He was like, if you watch high school movies, he was like that popular dude. So I would ride his coattails. Like I would go out and do stuff with the cool kids, but I was just his cousin. You know what I mean?
I can relate to that. Relate to that. Did you guys have names? Like the high school I went to was I'll be honest, it was it was really weird it was really bizarre when I look back at it. Did you guys have names for cliques? Like we had, for example, the Stussy crew. We had the jocks. We had this crew called, and I'll tell you more if you want to hear it, the Rebels.
Ooh,
Oh my god! But first off, did you guys have like cliquey names? Like kind of like Mean Girls.
a little.
I'm serious.
No.
The smart Asians over there. You know what I mean? I'm serious.
I don't know why that
short-
was so funny.
No.
Yes and no. Like nothing special. Like
I'm talking about actual names.
those are like the goth kids over there.
Well,
Those are the
this
band
generation's
kids.
different from us.
Right.
Back
there's
in the
that.
day, everyone probably wanted to
I'm
name
the
themselves.
millennial. He is Generation A.
Hey.
So I'm looking back, and I just got to get this out because, oh my god, there was this group called the Rebels, and I laugh at them because it's not. I mean, they never picked on me or anything. I'm kind of like you, where I was kind of in between. Justo, I was cool with everyone,
Yeah.
but I was in the Stussy crew. I was a skater kid. And they thought they were the biggest badasses. But here's the thing. Their crew ran the school, and it was made up of like a couple Asians, couple black guys, and then like rednecks.
Okay.
Interesting.
They were called the Rebels. One actual redneck, I remember, his name was David Cloyd. He would have like a rebel flag on his truck. So...
What?
It-
Rebel flag.
When you say rebel flag, what
Oh,
does that
I'm
mean?
sorry, a Confederate flag.
Oh, a Confederate
Oh.
flag.
A Confederate flag.
Oh, that's
Well,
a
that
whole,
changes everything.
that's
That
a whole
changes
different
everything.
thing.
Dude, in what school and what crew would you have these different races come together and call yourself the Rebels?
They just wanted to be cool. They just thought it was cool.
Weren't you in
name.
Virginia?
I was in Northern Virginia. That's where I was
Well,
born
that
and
answers
raised.
it.
That sounds like a
No.
Virginia thing.
That you're thinking Southern Virginia. I was
Don't matter. It ain't like Chicago or
no.
Nah.
Right. True.
Anywhere that's not like a big city
you a
is
hop,
like,
skip,
meh.
jump away.
They all thought. I mean, did you guys ever go to high school with people that thought they were the? They thought they were the. They thought
yeah,
they were badasses.
for sure.
But I look back at them, and I don't have anger in me. I really just
Little
like.
bit.
No. Well,
Little bit.
I laugh. I laugh. I'm like that dude in The Hangover. That Asian dude. What's his name?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Joke's on you, motherfucker. I laugh at them because half these motherfuckers, just gonna call a spade a spade. They look like losers to me.
Oh.
Straight up.
Oh,
It is what it is, bro. Because I remember specifically certain people, some of them, just picking on people, being assholes to people. How can you not look back and just laugh? You know what I mean? And especially with a name like the Rebels. They would go to the parties, they'd run it, they would like jump people. You get what I'm saying?
oh, wow.
You got, I think they ain't doing now. Most of them aren't even doing from what I see.
I think that's the case for a lot of people. When I look at like all the people I knew in high school, my early high school, all of them are either in jail, drugs, or some random job.
Like you're not being dramatic, like legit.
That's honest. That's being 100% honest.
Yeah. And they were the popular ones in school,
They're
right?
yeah, or like the cool kids. But
Okay.
they were always like the stoner ones or the ones that were partying
usually
all the
cool
time.
Kids somehow like they get on drugs. I mean, just think about like what made them cool. Well, they had parties. They probably had drugs. They had connections to their older brother's alcohol closet,
For sure.
you know, and that's why they had all the connects.
Yeah,
but
they went down that path.
they went down that path of just like parties every week and consistent, like just bad.
And all the nerdy
decisions.
kids that stayed in and studied are, you know, working for Facebook or other things.
We're getting a little stereotypical here, but
a little bit.
I kind of get what you're saying.
Not wrong.
No,
Not
well,
wrong.
Yeah, okay. I do get what you're saying. Is there a standout moment? Is there something that happened in high school, whether it's to you or anyone around you, anyone you know, that you'll just never forget? One moment, good or bad. It could be anything.
Now, do you have one?
I mean,
Nile, just one. Just one.
shoot, dude.
Did you? were
my
you?
prom sucked.
Yeah.
Well, tell me why.
Most proms suck.
No, my prom sucked because you know, I had a prom date, and just when she asked me, right, and during the prom night, like when we got there, she ditched me. She like left me.
Why?
I don't know. She went to go dance with some other people.
Wait, you were playing football at the time, right?
Yeah.
So you're cool with everyone. You're a stud. Okay.
That's my fault. She was with me. Sorry.
Beat his ass right now, bro.
Anyway, this is my senior year, so it was like my last prom. I'd never went to prom before. Anyway, so yeah, she left me, and I'm like, don't have anyone, like no date. I'm just like, everyone's like, where's your date? I'm like,
she just left. Like
yeah,
she was
like
gone?
like she had other friends to entertain. Like I'm not about to go chase her around. Like,
Yeah.
But anyway, I was like, you know what, it's fine, it's whatever. I mean, we weren't dating or anything like that, but I was like, you know what, there's this big party after. Like, I'm excited for that. And so anyway, we saw at the end of the night, we saw each other, went back to the limo, went to her car, and she was dropping me off home. I'm like, hey, so I'm just gonna change real quick. I'll come back and we'll go to the party. And she's like, yeah, I'm not taking you to the party. I'm gonna drop you off. You're gonna stay here.
That's terrible.
Oh, because she drove?
She drove the car. We had a limo, but it wasn't to the party.
Why you let her call the shots? Be like, no, I'm going to the party.
I don't have her car. I can't drive.
Oh.
She's driving her car. She's dropping me off.
If you don't mind me asking, why is she being a bitch?
Because she was just a bitch. What do you want me to say? She was a
No,
bitch.
but there's got to be. Hold on.
No, bro.
Do we have time for this?
Some people
Because
are just
That was
evil.
it. Yeah, like I had a very similar experience.
Really? For
Say-
prom?
That
No, it
same
wasn't-
girl. Hold on. That
it was-
same girl ditched
Let me
you.
just end the story, bro. I was in bed by 10:30 that night.
I'm mad for you.
Dude, I'm pissed.
Give me her.
That was
give me
my
information right
dude.
now.
That was my first. Dude, that was the first time my parents like they would let me out like past that time because it was prom night. Oh yeah, come back. 2 a.m. Like cool. Hell yeah, I'm about to go party. It's gonna be a good ass
You're
time.
gonna get laid.
Something.
Get some
and
for JJ.
Nothing happened, bro. I was at home at 10:30. My dad was like, "What are you doing home?" I'm like, "Dad, I don't want to talk about it." And I was in bed.
But there's
I
no
went to
there's no
sleep.
underlying reason why. Like you didn't get into an argument before, or it was.
Nah, man.
She just
And
wanted to
she
be with
asked
other
you.
people.
She asked me, man. It was like I think it's a political thing. Like
We're
okay,
digging up some stuff now. We're getting
dude.
into it.
Oh man. Okay. In short,
Make it quick, yeah.
okay, she was a black girl, but she loved white boys.
But she asked you.
Let me get to the point here. I figured this out after the fact, but she asked me, and we took photos. I paid for the photos, of course. I paid for the photos. We printed out the photos at the prom, and then boom, she ditched me at the prom. So what I've noticed now is that it's more of like an image thing for her family. It's like having like her with a black guy like in the prom as a picture. Even though she like obsesses with white dudes and was like the only one running around.
So she kind of used you think?
Oh yeah, for sure. for her own image.
Have you ever talked to her since?
Yes, there was beef after. Like there was there's a whole thing. High school sucks, but anyway, that was my moment. I'll never forget that, and I will tell all my kids to not go to prom.
Justo.
Just not go to prom because of that?
Don't have a date. Just go.
Man. Just go.
Just go as your own. Go with your friends. Have fun.
Hey, Nile, it's all virtual now, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Right?
No one's having prom this year.
Dude, I want to ask my brother. My brother's 18. I'm like, what are you doing for prom? Like, you guys doing Zoom prom?
Like
prom
300
Zoom?
people on Zoom.
Justo, standout moment.
With a shitty DJ still?
Yeah. Standout moment.
What you got?
Was so later towards mid high school, we were like, I lived in a small town, and the only thing to do in that small town was to like party and to get drunk and to like smoke weed. That was it. That was all you can do. So we, like a group of friends, we went to a party that was like an hour and a half away. We all, like 10 of us, crammed into my friend's Ford Focus and drove like an hour to this house party, right? Including in that house party, or in that group, was a friend of mine and his girlfriend. And they were together when we went to the party, but after the party, during the party, they split up, right? So she gets drunk. She hitches a ride with me, my friend, or my friend's mom had to pick us up at this party. It was like 2 a.m, and he calls his mom like,
An
Mom,
hour away.
An hour away. He's like, Mom, you need to pick us up. We're drunk. So she comes and picks us up. We bring the girl, and on the freeway, she's just hysterical over this breakup. And she's crying. At some point, she grabs her hair and rips it out. Like, she rips out a wad of her hair.
Is that serious?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I guess, yeah, because she got her hair. Sorry.
What?
I swear, this is on everything. I saw it. I was in the back seat. I was in the right. My friend was in the middle, and then she was on the other side in the back seat.
Keep going.
So she pulls out her hair. She's going nuts. At some point, my friend's mom is driving. She's just looking back like, what is happening? And then she tries to open the door and jump out while we're on the freeway. She just doesn't even, she's drunk. She doesn't even know what she's doing. She's just trying to leave or do something. So she tries to jump out, and my friend who is next to her grabs her, pulls her in, and we have to like hold her down for the rest of the ride.
She literally tries to jump out.
Literally try to jump out
Like a
on the
dog.
freeway. Like a dog. Yeah. I guess.
What are you trying to say now?
That was the visual I had, but yeah, like a dog.
Look, man, the shoe fits.
So she tries to jump out. So we finally get to her house, which is in the middle of the woods. So we finally stop. She throws the door open, and she sprints out into the woods. And her property she was on, there was like a cliff, right? Wow. So she runs and she jumps off a cliff. What? She's alive. She's okay.
Oh.
But
Oh,
I want to see her Facebook.
yeah, I need to find her Facebook.
Well, when you jump off a cliff, normally there's no.
It was like 10 feet. She fell like 10 feet into like mud and stuff.
She's got some counseling since then.
I have no idea.
She was definitely on drugs that night.
Something. She was definitely drunk. I don't know what else she did.
Or she was drunk on love.
I want to for
Drunk on
sure
love.
see her Facebook though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
After
gonna look her up.
offline.
Why are you trying to holler at her?
Brother, no. I want to
You like
see
them crazy
her
types, huh?
life, bro. I want to see where her life went.
This dude likes some crazy types,
That's
man. That's what
great.
it is.
I
But
do
yeah.
not.
That's one of. I have a lot of memories in that group of friends, and that was probably one that stands out most.
Okay.
For the record, she ended up being okay. She just got dirty.
Okay.
Maybe scraped knee.
Well, thank God, man. I thought that. Okay.
Crazy. I paused for a minute. I wanted to see what you guys thought.
Yeah. No, mine's not. Man, I thought I was gonna have the dramatic one. You guys have better stories than I do, man. To be honest with you. We used to hang out, this crew, remember I told you, a Stussy crew, skater crew, but we're also cool with all these other crews. There was a guy named Nile TJAY. He was kind of like part jock. He was kind of like a floater, right? It's cool with everyone. So we had similar friends. And he used to date this girl named Heidi Bivens. And she was super hot, super attractive, right?
Should we use their full names? Is this
It's cool. It's not a bad story.
Okay.
They're old as
Hey, will you shut the hell up? Just shut the hell up, bro. What the hell are you talking about? Just so you know, this motherfucker looks older than I do.
Maybe.
I look like I'm 20. You look like you're 30.
That might be true.
It's the dreadlocks.
Wait till my
Anyway.
hair comes in. Wait till the connect happens.
Anyway, so
Over.
Do full beard now. Do full
So-
beard with dreads.
I want to, man.
Rocking it.
you should. That's all I got. You should. So super attractive. They're dating, and they end up breaking up. And you got to remember, I got to know her, but like we never hung out one-on-one. We all have similar friends, but he always treated her like, you know what I mean, from what everyone saw optically, right? And she basically left him for me. Yeah, left him for me.
Okay.
But
all right.
for the whole school year. You know how uncomfortable it was? Because he couldn't.
He hated you, huh?
Oh, he hated me, but he couldn't like beat me up, which he easily could have.
Yeah, he could have.
Yeah, I'm like 5'5". He easily could have. Listen, I'll be honest with you. And he was that type. He was a bully, right? He definitely was a bully. But he was just outright mean. I remember a time where he actually like stole clothes from me. He stole from me. And I didn't have the balls. I don't know. I don't remember the specifics, but at the time, I should have probably like said, "What the f*** are you doing?" But I didn't. And, you know, I just remember moments like that where he was outright just like, but that's really all I got.
So what happened between you and her?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So
did y'all date for a while?
Yeah,
What
we
happened?
dated for a while up until I was just super immature. So we dated through first year of college. She moved to New York, went to Hunter University.
Oh wow! So you guys had like a real relationship after?
Yeah, it's probably one of my very few, to be honest with you. I've only had 5 in my entire life. 5 actual, I would call real relationships. And she was my realist. I to be honest with you, I f***ed it up and I'm pretty sad about it because you know what she does now?
She's a doctor.
She is a stylist for all these movies that you see. Spring Breakers, like all the big movies that you see. She's the fashion stylist. You know who she was? Either she was engaged to him or she was like dating him for like 10 years. The guy that is now dating Jennifer Aniston, or he was dating Jennifer Aniston and then he left. He left her.
Brad Pitt?
No, not Brad Pitt. No, she dated Justin Theroux.
Oh yeah, that guy.
So he's an actor.
Wow.
She's the one that dated him.
What the hell did you do?
Yeah, you messed up.
I messed up, dude. You know what's funny? I super regret it. You ever?
Fucked an alien.
We don't have time for this on the podcast.
He got that space vagina.
We can talk about like regrets maybe next podcast, but that's probably one of my top 2 regrets in life because she actually told me you need to, because I was kind of like you, feeling kind of, I was in that loser period when I first graduated high school. I wasn't doing for the first like couple years, man. And she said, you need to get out of this space. Come with me to like, she said something like, come with me to New York, get your life straight.
Oh,
I didn't.
Dude, he's like the
my life would be entirely different if I listened to this chick.
Bro, what's that movie with the 2 Asian actors?
Why they gotta be Asian, bro?
Bro, I'm telling you, this is a
Why
Netflix
couldn't you
movie.
say black, man?
No. It's a movie that for real. It's Alice Wong.
Yeah,
Ali Wong.
Ali Wong.
And the dude from
Call Me Maybe.
Call Me Maybe.
No, that's a song.
That's different.
Call Me.
Is that it? No. Gotta Google it.
Dude, but yeah, it's on Netflix. Same thing happened. She was going back to fucking New York. She was in San Francisco just doing something temporarily for her business. She's going back to New York. He's already professed her love to her. She's like, come back with me. He's like, no, I want to stay with my band, his band. And then he stays. Yeah. And then she leaves his ass.
That was a funny movie.
That was a funny movie.
Always be my maybe.
There you go. That was
yeah.
Always
that's
be my maybe.
you, bro.
Yeah.
So now if
Thanks for rubbing it in, dude.
If she ever breaks up with Justin Theroux,
I want to see what she looks like.
No. They've been broken up.
Oh,
wait, does she look good now?
He left. Oh yeah, he left her for Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, hit her up on Facebook then.
Nah, it's hella weird, dude.
What? No, it's not.
No, because I think it was more important to me than it was to her. Maybe not at that time, but now she's like, I don't give a shit about it.
Is she married now?
Not. I mean, I wouldn't know. She's famous, bro. How would I know?
Send her this
like
podcast.
She's super. Okay, what I mean is she's very secretive. So I've actually looked at her Facebook and stuff. I can't tell. It's like closed off.
You would never want to reach out to her, bro?
It's just weird.
Reach
awkward.
out to her.
It's not weird unless you
Bro,
make it
it's
not
weird.
weird.
Bro.
Yeah, you just be like,
She's
hey.
a winner. I'm a loser. I'm jobless. She's in New York. Think about it.
That's your own thing, man.
No, that's an absolute fact, bro. She's a stylist.
I know plenty of bum ass dudes getting at some pretty successful girls, bro. It's confidence.
100%.
You just gotta bring it, bro.
not
You just got to bring
bro.
it. 100%.
Oh, bro, it is confidence first. Before the money, before all that. It's
Before
like
anything.
who you are. I'm just saying. Hey, look, in the comments, should he?
Of course they're going to say yes.
And
after everything you just said, that whole diatribe you just said, you hyped up all the entire 40
Let the
audience,
fans
40
decide his
subscribers we
fate.
have.
And if you know who he's talking about, tag her in this video.
Anyway. Let's get into some music,
Shout
man.
out to you, Heidi. Heidi, I'm looking at the wrong camera right
Yeah,
now.
there
I'm
you
looking at the GoPro and damn.
Let's get into some music, man. Let's talk about some famous people, man. Let's talk about your dude, Drake.
My dude.
Dropped that new mixtape,
Your
Dark
dude.
Lane.
My
Dark
guy.
Lane demo tapes. Anything you want to say? I listened to a couple songs. Dope.
Yeah, I listened to the whole thing. It was a good project. It was a good project.
Anything more?
No,
That's it.
it was
Yeah, it was cool.
The sounds were definitely different. I know that he's taking, inspiration from, the UK sound, and then you hear like a little bit of Pop Smoke influence as far as like the beat selection. So I think it was cool. It was good.
By the time this video drops, I think the numbers will come out. But as of now, guess how much he speculated to sell first week sales? It's a lot.
First week sales streams.
I'll be honest, it didn't specify. So let's just keep it real general.
You go ahead. You tell me.
No, you take a guess.
You gonna guess?
Yeah.
Man,
50, 60, 70,000's a lot. Let's just put it that way.
Okay. Well, then he's got to at least hit 600K.
255.
Oh, okay.
$250,000.
Okay.
Word. That's a lot.
Anything
right?
that's
a lot
hell
for
a lot.
Streams.
Yeah.
Anything he says turns to gold.
Whoa,
because that's
Let's not get crazy.
I'm making an analogy. What I'm saying is, whatever he drops sells.
how much of that, which
True.
you're not wrong, but how much of that is just hype about Drake in general over
I don't know.
how good the music is?
How much percent?
Yeah.
At least 70.
Yeah. 70% is just like, oh, Drake. That's
right.
it. 'Cause
Like
the
I
hype.
think those numbers will probably stay the same even if it was and he probably had 2 songs on there.
I just don't think. I mean, look, I'm not the musicologist. I like the you know that, but I just don't think he's not an artist. That I do know.
No,
he's generally not.
not.
His bar is so much higher than all these other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That it's like we just expect such a high output from him.
Yeah.
That's all. Does that make sense?
Yeah. He's definitely not a artist. He's a good artist. Yeah. He's just Drake. So
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna sell high, but most
Everything-
of it is hype, and it just is what it is. Good for him.
Can we talk about your homeboy Lil TJAY and this chick Rubi Rose, man?
Really quick. I never heard of Lil TJAY until I heard this story.
Okay. So by now, I mean, by the time this video drops, maybe more information is going to come out, but this story is just amazing. Lil TJAY, 19-year-old rapper, having his birthday. Stop me if I'm wrong, Nile. Rubi Rose was in Migos video. She's one of the models, Bad and Bougie. Basically, she's a model, right? IG model.
A rapper.
Well, she became a rapper after she was a model,
Okay.
right? Whatever.
Yes.
Anyway, her song, I heard her song. I think it sucks. That's just me, but
I liked it.
she's beautiful. Beautiful.
She is.
So he flies her out. I guess they have some sort of past, right? He flies her out. She's like, hey, it's my birthday. And I guess they bang, they have sex, boom, boom, boom. And she's crying. He's recording her on his social because he won't fly her back, pay for her one-way ticket back because he only got her one-way ticket there.
Right.
And does anyone feel bad for her?
No, I just think it's funny as hell. Like, why didn't he get her a round trip? Like, how did that conversation happen?
Because he knew.
He knew that he wasn't trying to fly her back.
He just wants the bang. He just wants to hook up.
So I looked at his social media. He kind of breaked it down. He said, he flew her out. They did the thing, right? And then I guess she saw him texting some other girl.
The China chick.
The China. I don't know if it was exactly that.
Okay.
But he said some girl. Yeah, no, it wasn't a Chinese. That chick just inputted herself in there, and she took a L.
Okay.
That's a whole different story that we can talk
But
about.
anyway, she
But-
saw him text another chick, whatever.
and she got mad, and so she called the cops on him at his house.
Bro, he's not doing anything illegal.
And it's his house.
Right. Here's what I don't understand.
So he trolled her. So he said, I ain't taking you back.
Right.
And then she's like, take me back. La, 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 la.
What is going I wish we
Kimjong.
had. We got to get a girl on eventually because I wish I could get what's going on in a girl's mind. It's a one-way ticket, and it's not like he's a 19-year-old rapper. Like, what do you think is going to happen? You think it's going to be marriage? And why are you getting jealous anyway? Am I right? Like, what could possibly be going on in her mind? What do you think?
I don't think anything was going on in her mind.
But why is she getting jealous? You have no reason to be jealous.
Well,
How old is she?
She's
the
like
same age?
She's like 22, something like that.
yeah, she's
She's
like
a couple-
22,
I know when I was 22 or even 19, I was stupid.
Yeah, most of us are stupid. Like our frontal lobe is like
Isn't-
not even
The frontal
developed.
cortex.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
not fully developed.
There you go.
Right.
What you said. But then
Okay.
the fact that it's a one-way ticket, I find hysterical.
That's
like I'm gonna
hilarious.
get you
But Justo,
a one-way ticket. You're gonna have to figure out your own way home.
But the rap game is all fake. The rap game is all artificial. So she's got to know this, man.
No, she doesn't
You
have
just
to
think
know.
You
she's
know
that
this.
naive?
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. Naivety
She's
is
22.
Yeah.
She didn't show up with money to come back home. What? I still want to know, hey, yeah, I got you a flight. Oh, okay. When do I come back home? Oh, it's a one-way.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you need to change that to a two-way because I want to get home.
There you go.
Before you show up, you got to have that conversation. How did she leave the house, going to the airport, knowing it's going to be a one-way? Like,
boom.
Maybe she thought that she was just going to be wifey type and be at his crib all day. That's what she thought. But she got mad at him. She's like, I want to go home. He's like, I ain't taking you home. And then eventually he flew her back anyways.
If anyone knows Rubi Rose right now in the comments, and this is my word, Rubi Rose, I actually tweeted her last night, actually. She hasn't got back to me yet.
Why do I believe you?
No.
He tweets everybody. He tweets
said yet.
Freaking Jamba Juice, Starbucks. Hey, Rubi Rose, why did you go over there? He's like trying to start like a real conversation. Like they're going to respond.
You just need one. I just come from the mindset you just need one. Anyway, I will pay for your round trip ticket just to be on this show with us. I will pay for your round trip ticket and I'll buy you dinner. Okay? My offer stands. You got 24 hours.
And that dinner, Taco Bell.
Whatever. It's got to be either way. It's got to be curbside.
You can get anything from the dollar menu.
There
Your
you
choice.
There you go.
All right. We're going to play another round of what do you call it?
Dumbass University.
Dumbass University.
This is round 3.
Round 3. Another round of Dumbass University.
What should we do? Should we hit the ground?
Let's just say our name, bro. So first 1 to 3, it's going to be a culmination of like...
Maybe not your name, but do the like we last time ding. Until we're going to get a buzzer. When we get a buzzer, this is going to be legit. But for now, just say
what
ding.
If we...
You're gonna move.
Dude.
You're gonna move everything.
Why is that so complicated? No.
All right, fine. Look, man, it's Dumbass University. Everything's gonna be complicated.
That's true. That's true. Pop culture, rap, celebrity questions, all of it. First 1 to 3 wins, right?
Yes, first 1 to 3 wins. Last time you guys were taking your sweet time answering. So this time when you ding, you have 5 seconds to answer. If you don't answer within the 5 seconds, it goes to the other person to answer. The other person has as long as they need to answer the question.
Cool.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Ready. Born ready.
All right. So there's 2. I'm gonna go back and forth from pop culture questions to hip hop questions. Sound good?
Okay.
All right. I made these questions up like 20 minutes ago.
Cool. And by the way, we are both, or at least for myself, I'm terrible at this game, so.
I'm good at this game.
All right, so the first one, we're going to start off with a pop culture question, which I think is a home run. Okay? What is currently the biggest box office opening of all time?
Ding.
What movie?
Of all time, it's not of 2020?
3, 2, 1.
Star Wars.
No, wrong. Now?
The Avengers.
biggest box office opening of all time.
The Avengers.
The Avengers? I'll give it to you. The Avengers.
Infinity War.
Endgame. Avengers Endgame.
He just got it wrong, dude. He should have just said Avengers, but see, he just now outright got it wrong.
But I got it wrong.
Your initial,
but I got it right.
You said Avengers, which was your answer. I'll give you that one.
Half. Give him half.
I can't do half.
You can't do half, man. Look, just give me the point.
I'll give you the point because you said Avengers, which is the title, essentially. All right.
Next week, add some celebrity information.
I got. That
That's
was the
my
first
wheelhouse, bro. I'm not good with numbers and remembering
wheelhouse.
like specifics.
None of this is my wheelhouse, and I'm still gonna win.
That was the biggest box office opening of all time.
There's so many big. Okay, forget it. There's big movies
There's a
that
bunch
came
of
out, man.
celebrities in that movie.
Let's go.
Literally every celebrity is in Avengers Endgame.
I know Robert Downey Jr.
There you go.
Give me a point.
You got one. No. All right. This is gonna get a little harder, so we'll see. What is Travis Scott's real name?
Bing.
Ding.
Now.
I said bang.
Go ahead.
Go.
Does it go to him or Webster freaking
5.
Johnson.
That's it. You got it part right, but I can't give it to you.
I
I
got
don't
it.
know his last name.
It goes to me, right?
Yeah, it goes to you.
Webster Scott.
No, wrong.
Dude, come on.
It is Jaquez Berman Webster II. Is that how you say it?
Neither of I would have guessed.
J.A.
That's right. Jacquees.
Jaquez. Thank you.
Check
right.
Jaquez.
Keep going. It's okay.
Jaquez. That's a
Webster.
name. I'm
His
gonna name
last name is Webster.
Webster's last name. Yeah.
Okay.
You almost there. I'm gonna name my son Jaquez. Imagine a little white baby named Jaquez.
That's an artist, by the way.
I'm gonna be mad.
Who won the Grammy last year for best hip hop album?
Ding. Kendrick Lamar.
No.
What, dude? You're
wrong.
like 3 years off.
I don't
dude.
know, dude. I don't
Ding,
know. I
ding,
don't remember
ding.
this.
Ding. Tyler the
year.
Creator.
Yes. That's 2 for
Okay,
you.
I-
And he was mad about it because he's like, it wasn't really hip hop. It was,
I remember the speech.
but because
That was a good speech.
Hip hop.
Yeah, that was a good speech. I like that one. All right, ready? So you got 2.
Yeah,
You got 2.
this is not good.
All
It's
right.
not good at all, bro.
All right. I'll throw a softball.
This is embarrassing because I'm the radio guy.
I'll throw-
So people expect us to know this stuff, but it's like
Especially, all right. Anyway,
when I say this, my
Kendrick Lamar. He didn't even drop an album last year.
memory is just terrible. I'm trying to beat you in the dings. That's why.
Okay, I see.
all right. Here's an easy one, right? What is Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's oldest child's name?
Oh my God, I forgot.
Ding.
I'm back. Ding.
Northwest.
Yep, you got it. That's it. Man,
Embarrassing, bro.
Woo!
This is so embarrassing.
I beat the pop guy in all the pop culture questions.
This is so embarrassing, dude. All
Wrap it
right,
up.
guys, we're out, man. I got nothing else to say. I'm hella mad right now.
Like and subscribe. Hit my Cash App.
Follow us on
Yeah, even though he doesn't
Instagram.
give you the name, and we appreciate you, man. Thanks.
We appreciate all y'all.